a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up.
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Ladies and gentlemen, this team.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Anthony, Kyle Quinn out there with Amundsen. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Galloway at the point guard. Here's Black. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Zinkas is checked in for New York.
At the line for 2.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. New York trailing. Here's Galloway. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Anthony kicks to Amundsen. It's good. This game is all even.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
A 3 from Anderson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
New York trails by 3. Dishes it to Aflalo. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's good.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Aflalo's gone 2 of 3 from the field. It's Anderson with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Galloway. Back to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. The 3. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Chandler goes in. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Chandler's got the game tied up here for Phoenix. Chandler with the steal. Taken away. And now, in transition, it's Aflalo. Here we go. Outside Anthony. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And New York making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Anthony against Kid Gilchrist. Outside Anthony. Aflalo left side from the arc. Here's Porzingis, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Grant, he's checked in for Langston Galloway.
Jared Grant.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Grant with the ball. He's got 5. Aflalo outside. Again, Aflalo missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Henderson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Grant outside. There's the pick. Kicks it to Aflalo. To the wing right side. Porzingis passes to Aflalo. 5 on the clock. It's Anthony with the drive. New York, no good that time either. They get the rebound for Zingis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
A different look for New York. Derek Williams checked in for Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Aaron Aflalo. New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game. To the paint, here's Kid Gilchrist. It's blocked. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Scooped up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York.
2 shots.
And Grant drops them both. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Here's Henderson. And he's good on the three ball. Henderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Here's Lopez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For New York, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now. They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let